What are we waiting for?
Look at that cheese. That is a nice cheese. See, this is... Ow! What the fuck?
It's a Gundam!
Well, Fallout 4 is coming out in less than 48 hours, and the hype is real annoying. As of late, I've seen a rash of Xbox One gamers touting about how mods will be on their console first, and Xbox is the best place to play Fallout 4. The mods on consoles again. I really don't know how this is going to work out. Part of me feels mods on consoles is a move for Bethesda to try and one day turn mods into a paid service where Bethesda could make 40% or 30% out of mod authors for doing absolutely fucking nothing. Could you imagine paying for mods? I mean, really? Modders fixed Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Skyrim, whereas to Bethesda picked their butts for a while. But anyway, let's get back to the point at hand. Mods on consoles. Is this a possibility? Can this actually happen? And honestly, I don't know how well this would transition to consoles, for the simple fact that consoles are very underpowered. From what I understand, the Xbox One has the equivalent of an AMD 7780 or something, and the PlayStation 4 is like a 79 something or other in it. I can't remember those AMD cards. They're kind of old right now in the terms of tech. But it isn't exactly a system made to handle this. Why? Because games right now that are multi-platform come out, and on the PlayStation and Xbox they struggle with around 900p to 1080 at 30 frames per second. At this day and age, with technology the way it is, 4K pretty much exists for for PC gamers, but on console 1080 seems to be a struggle. How are they going to transition these mods from PC to the consoles when the consoles can't even handle fucking 1080p? My Skyrim that I'm playing for you right now has textures that vary between 2K and 8K textures. I mean, really? What the fuck? How would these make it onto the consoles? It doesn't seem possible. On a 4790K water-cooled with two 760 SLI 4GB for the Wind Edition GPUs, Skyrim played at around, it hovered at 30 frames per second for me, with two 760s and 4GB of VRAM with a 4790K. In all the mods I had, I hovered at 30 frames. Without the mods, the game shot well past 140 frames per second. My refresh rate stopped on my monitor at 140. I'm sure it generated more frames than that. I just don't understand how they honestly think, console gamers think that mods are going to work on the consoles. For modding, you need patience. That's a huge one. And the ability to troubleshoot. Frankly, I don't know what they're touting about in holding this as some sort of golden ticket over the heads of the PlayStation fans. But frankly, mods on consoles I don't see ending well. It'll either work and it'll one day usher in paid mods, which will suck for everyone, or it'll fail, like I think it will, and that'll be that. I mean, really. On top of that, mods for consoles, I think they're going to, like, Microsoft and PlayStation are definitely going to put the kibosh on a lot of things. There won't be any sex mods, which I know you bastards want, and don't you dare pretend you don't want to see titties, you little dirty liar. 2, I don't think PlayStation or Microsoft would allow you to run around in Iron Man armor in Fallout 4. I just don't see it happening. Hell, Microsoft might let Master Chief fly, but Iron Man or something like that is not happening. I mean, right now in Fallout New Vegas, you could play as Big Boss or Solid Snake. You won't be able to do that on the other consoles, maybe PlayStation. Mods on consoles will be used to usher in paid mods, or it'll be so restrictive it won't even be worth the hassle. On top of that, what about the performance hit? I'm 100% sure there would be a huge performance hit. This is a Bethesda game. It's Bug City. Every Bethesda game that comes out is riddled with bugs now. You throw mods into the mix, you just made a Molotov cocktail of possibilities of things that could go it's endlessly wrong in destroying your game or save file. And console gamers are not known for wanting to troubleshoot shit. What's the one thing you hear from console gamers all the fucking time? Besides the fact they sit there and talk about how, oh, I can game on a 40-inch TV and lay in bed, like PC gamers can't do that. They always say, I just want something simple. I just want something that works. That's why I don't like PC gaming. I could just plug in my console, put in my CD, and play. That's it. Well, if you add mods, you can kiss that whole idealism goodbye. If you add mods, You now have to figure out what mods conflict with other mods, what performance hits you're dealing with, what you're willing to live with to play the game. I just don't see console gamers doing that. And they're already at that horrible 30 frame per second like level. Right there, 30 frames per second. They're already at the wall. You add mods, you're going to be fucking playing Fallout 4 on Xbox One or PlayStation 4 like a goddamn slideshow. It'll look pretty, but you'll probably be doing 10 frames per second, and I just don't think console gamers want that. I mean, I play Arma on PC for the gameplay, and that shit hovers at around 24 frames per second on King of the Hill, you know, and sometimes drops to 17. You have to be dedicated to a game to play at 17 frames per second, and I just don't think console gamers who are new to Fallout and modding are willing to make those horrible slow sacrifices. Well, this video is way longer than I anticipated it to be. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Tell girls that I'm very attractive, hip, and cool, but you're no homo. Remember to tell the girls that you said you're no homo so they don't think you're gay and they don't think I'm gay. And when you tell them to subscribe to me, tell them that I am sexy. This is the worst promo for a subscription ever. Whatever. I guess I'll start doing some Fallout videos pretty soon, and keep an eye out for me. I have a feeling that I'm going to be a big star. I feel it in my bones. Oh, this is horrible. Turn this off. Gabby, do not eat that. Bad doggy.